hell do you think you are?
I'm the professor.
I was not expecting to see you here. Thought you were, retired.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hey everybody, it's your boy, the board barista, Professor Fen, here to talk about bounty hunting in Magic the Gathering. I know that's kind of weird, but bounty hunting is a format that me and my players up in Maine came up with when Extreme Gaming opened. It was how we were going to run our Commander tournaments because there was a huge problem with running Commander tournaments because it was a point-based system and there was elements where you can collude and you can award the points to your friends because it's like, okay, I'll knock this person out or I'll have an infinite combo and I win. You guys play it out for who gets the rest of it. Or you could knock people out in certain orders so that way your friends would end up coming in like second or second and third. You can knock out the fourth player. And it became this kind of thing of like, there's so much openness because then the politics become part of the scoring system. So we came up with a very simple solution. That is bounty hunting. So you have an entry fee that's 4 packs per player. These become your total prize pool to hand out for packs throughout the course of the night. And you do pods of 3 to 4 players, and you do 3 rounds over the course of the night. You can also sometimes you can do 4 if you want to do like if you don't want to do like eliminations, but we'll get into that. How it works is the TO keeps all the packs, and everybody's been separated up into the first pod. They go around to every player at the table, they hand them a pack, and then they put a pack in the center, and they do that. So everybody has a pack, and there's a pack in the center of the table. If you knock out the player, you take their pack. If you're the last person standing at the table, you get that pack. And then you're just bounty hunting, collecting bounties off of people. And so like I said, it's 3 to 4 rounds per night. You can do a sudden elimination where it's like you're out of packs, you get knocked out, so the table ends up getting removed or less players are at that table. Keeping the games competitive. And basically what happens is after the round is done, everybody says how many packs they've got. So if you've lost a pack in round 1, you're probably going to be with 2 packs. If you've knocked out a player, you'll have 3 packs. If you've knocked out 2 players, or you knocked out 1 player and you were the last player standing, you'll have 4. So you have this scale of how many packs does everybody have. If you did, infinite combo, kill the entire table in one shot, or auto won the game, you'll have 8 packs, and that means you're the 8-pack player, you'll automatically be at table number 1. The 2-pack players 4 of the 2-pack players are going to be at the bottom table, and then you'll have the range in between based on number of packs, randomly assign people. Always try to fill a table that's closer. So if you got like 4 tables, try to get the lower half of the packs over on one side, the higher number of packs over on the other. And as the rounds progress throughout the night, it will gradually become this whole thing of whoever's got that nasty, dirty, I'm going to kill the whole table decks are going to slide up to being at table number 1. Your more casual decks, the people who are just there to have fun, they'll get slid down to the bottom table. And it will be more fair because you'll have that same people that are in that same vibe playing at that bottom table, still having a chance to knock somebody out, still having a chance to be the last one to survive to get the pack. But your super competitive players, they're going to be up at the top and they're going to be really like fighting to get that thing. It also encourages people to have to build their decks more competitively, to be like thinking about the whole thing of like, well, do I want to be that guy that can survive, can take out a whole table at once, or do I want to be that person that can just easily protect myself and snipe out and get one person? And you can kind of start feeling where you want to be in the pack. And the extra prize packs, there will be some. If you do the math, if there's 3 tables and 3 rounds, but there's 12 players, that means there's going to be there's going to be 9 table win packs, and then there'll be 3 bonus packs that are floating around the prize pool. My suggestion for that is really to put that as being like, the bottom players, those 3 packs can go to the bottom table, so that way everybody at the bottom table can kind of basically end up having an extra pack. So chances are they might end up because they're going to get knocked out, which means they're going to lose their 3rd pack, or possibly have like 1 pack left. It will give your bottom players 1 to 2 packs that they can take home at the end of the night. Feel a little bit more of like, hey, yeah, I didn't win, but I at least walked out of here with what I paid for. And that kind of idea of rewarding your good players. This heavily rewards the good competitive players who are really there to win. It also segregates them from the rest of the players at that top table. So your win at all cost players are doing what they want to do. They're winning at all costs. But your casual players, your newer players, are also still getting their collections are getting a little influx of cards. They're not going away with nothing. They're still walking home with some prizes, and I feel like that really does need to be the way to do it. You could also do it have people vote on what was the best deck, who had the best sportsmanship, other rewards for better community, being better part of the community is where I think those extra packs that end up having the prize pool really do need to go. Experience, like I said, you got the politics, the alliances, the betrayals, all that stuff can still be in there. You can have a dedicated group of 3 players on a team who are all like, okay, if we get paired up in the same pod, we're going to save don't mess with us. Let's try to knock out, everybody kind of focus on the one that ain't us, or we're 2 buddies. We're teamed up in this pod. Okay, it's us versus the other part of the table, so we can keep the 2 of us alive. So you still have that aspect of politics being played into it. You do get somebody who's really been getting to the top table, a top table player that gets paired up in those early rounds against some other players. Be like, okay, this guy is always at the top table every week. Okay, we need to all team up on this player in order to keep them from doing the thing that they need to do. Let's not focus on us. You start thinking tactically with your alliances, and you do get some of the betrayals sometimes where it's like, dude, I gotta take out the whole table. I want 5 packs. The alliance is going to be broken, or you have that moment where it's like, hey, we've been working together for a while, but you're about to go out and I could kill you and snipe your pack, and I'd still be able to stay in this and have something at the end of the night. So you really do have this honor amongst thieves. I will side with you, I will help you, but if I see the chance to take you out, I'm going to take you out. And it keeps that competitive mindset in the game, and it doesn't end up basically being because it's a lot of politics in Commander is hey, let me do this, and I'll do something for you. It's the whole thing of hey, don't kill me so I can kill him, and then you can kill the rest of us. Let me stay in and get his pack and take care of him. He's mine to kill. Don't steal my kill, man, and I'll help you out. Kind of mentality. It's really competitive and really juicy in the bounty hunter format. It also, if you do the whole thing of I don't want to say rewarding the bad players, but I say giving some packs to the lower performing players of the night, letting them build their collection up. That's going to also favor not just the competitive community, but that's also going to foster some appreciation, because they came out, they had a bad night, but they still hey, look, you got the pack for just showing up. Here you go, have fun. See you next week. and you can get people to be like, hey, listen, man, help him out, help him build a better deck, and build that community by not just putting all the prizes at the top tables. Put some prizes down at the bottom tables, because they're the people that really need to have some boons and some gifts and some chances to get their hands on improving their decks. Yeah, and like I said, to me it's just so much fun just to sit there and be like, okay, we're going to take the gloves off. We're fighting over a pack, but at the end of the night, we're all still friends. And yeah, okay, I don't really, we're gonna have fun, and it doesn't end up being like you're always going to have the straight off the bat. You're going to be running into a lot more competitive stuff all the time, because it does divvy up everything. It puts the high competitive players at the top and kind of isolates them where they need to be at one table for the rest of the night. So why we stopped doing Bounty Hunt is because the shop closed, but I'm pretty sure that it continued over into the other shop that opened. That still stayed a pretty staple way of doing Commander for a while. It became that whole thing of like tracking it with the packs, and it's just been a fun thing. And I've really been trying to like spread the message of it to other players, trying to get some Bounty Hunt nights maybe going at Media Men or some of the other gaming stores down here in Louisiana. I figured it's a great way to run a tournament, but also keep the whole thing of, it's not like, oh, I have to win every single round. I gotta win in order to get any chance of getting any prizes. You're still gonna be like in it to get something by the end of the night. And I want to hear what everyone out there has got to say about this. What do you think about this format? What do you think it's cool? Do you want to give it a try? Do you think it's think I'm crazy for this type of stuff? Think my friends were crazy for letting me talk them into it? Any comments you want to leave down in the comment section down below, that'd be awesome. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those things that let YouTube know we're doing a good job. And I'll see you next week. Probably have another theory video like this next week, because today is Halloween. Happy Halloween if you stuck to the end of the video. And I'm going out to do some family stuff for Halloween with the wife and my daughter. So I'm going to skip draft this week, and I'll draft next week. So maybe I'll do a theory video next time. Maybe I will be doing a live play on Arena. I don't know yet. Gotta tune in and like and subscribe to find out. And we'll see you next time. Peace.